Michael P. Clive is here, which just makes it all the much brighter.
That's sweet.
I know, thank you.
You're pretty sweet.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah. Good to have you back, my friend.
I appreciate
Good
being
to see you,
back
good to see you,
always.
good to see you.
Yeah, well, you know, it's that smell in the air that says autumn.
Yes, and it's perfect because we're talking about Oktoberfest and everything. We're cooking with beer.
Absolutely. We've done it so many times before, but this time I'm proud to present a little something that says cozy like a cardigan. That's your Rickard's cardigan.
I love cardigans.
Yeah, and
in many ways.
I think you might like this. This beer, if you can imagine, infuses the flavors, just subtle flavors of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, with that smooth brown sugar finish. Oh yeah. And
it's beautiful golden.
so to drink it is a special thing, but what about preparing some food with that beer? Do you get those notes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very seasonal, very seasonal. So we thought we would prepare something seasonal together.
Right.
By taking that beer, and we're gonna do a beer braised chicken étouffée.
Étouffée?
Étouffée. So we're going to braise some chicken. So we're going to use a moist cooking method. Right now we're just browning some chicken.
Do I need to ask you what étouffée means?
Smothered in. All right?
Oh,
so
smothered in.
we're going to cook the chicken in a sauce and then take that chicken and smother it with the sauce.
Okay.
So étouffée is really just that French
What are
term.
you cooking? Is that chicken thighs?
Exactly. I took some chicken thighs.
You know what? That's a great idea because this is pretty inexpensive chicken.
It is. It's very reasonably priced compared
Yeah.
to, say, going out and getting your boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Absolutely. And most of the time the thighs come boneless. You can get them boneless.
And then there you got that little bit of dark meat
Yeah.
mixed in, and it is
I
very
like
flavorful.
that. These are
It's
one of my favorite pieces of the chicken.
cost effective too. So basically what I did was I seasoned with salt and pepper those chicken thighs,
Yeah.
and I took them to a pot with just a little bit of this olive oil.
Right.
And the idea is that we want to get some brown bits, like the caramelization to happen.
Gotcha.
See all this brown in the bottom of the pot?
Yeah, you're going to use that, aren't you?
Big time. I'm going to deglaze it using this Rickard's cardigan, but that's called the fond. That's a fancy culinary term for the brown bits stuck to the bottom.
Is what?
Fond.
Fond.
Fond. And so we will deglaze the fond.
Fond.
First things first, though, here's another little something. Mirepoix. It's a French term for a combination of carrots, celery, and onion. So
Is
can
that
you
right?
mix those together? for
I
me?
sure can.
Yeah,
Sure.
so when I have a young cook in the restaurant and I say I need mirepoix, they instinctively know to go and run and grab a combination of 50% onion, 25 and 25 of the celery and carrot.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
Really.
Even the
It's just
celery tops.
celery tops, tons of flavor in the leaves, and you know, for added bonus, we'll add some garlic to the
Some
mixture.
garlic in there. Did I use the right spoon for that?
Yeah, absolutely. And so
Okay.
we're going to add all the garlic,
Yeah.
a little more olive oil,
Right.
and then we're going to get some color on that by adding it to the pot.
Okay.
Into
hang
the
on.
pot it goes.
Hang on. That all goes into the pot?
All of it goes into the pot.
Okay, hang on. I want to mix it
Yeah, you're
properly. Even the celery tops.
mixing. Even the celery tops. And the idea behind this is that we would just start to coax out the flavors of the vegetables
Yeah.
and then deglaze using liquids, all right?
I feel like I'm on a real cooking show right now.
Well, you're cooking,
I always
that's
feel
why.
like that when you come to town.
Oh,
All right, there we go.
So
I'm
basically,
a sous chef.
a couple minutes and we would
Overhead cam.
start deglazing. I've got some chicken stock. We're gonna add the chicken stock. I can see
Right.
things got steamy there.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And then of course, we have our Rickard's cardigan.
Okay,
and
and
that's
one
gonna go
pint
in.
of that?
That's right. I'm using one bottle.
One
or
bottle.
pint, and also we have aromatics to give an herbaceous note to this dish. We're gonna take some bay leaf. We're gonna take some sage,
Herbaceous.
and we are going to take some fresh thyme. And those,
My pocket dictionary.
yeah, well, once combined, those are gonna marry together. We're gonna have a very seasonal flavored dish.
Just
nearing-
like that, eh?
Just like that. Now, when we come back, we're gonna talk about some desserts. We're gonna plate this up because in this Dutch oven right here, and we didn't talk about the Dutch oven. This is
No.
my favorite tool in the kitchen.
Is it really?
Yeah, a ceramic coated cast iron pot can be your best friend.
Can you use this on top of the stove and in the oven?
I will use it in the oven if I'm using like a beefy dish that has
Right.
lots of connective
But you
tissue.
can, right?
You can. This dish we're going to do all on the stove top. All right. So we've got the chicken in there. We've got some more seasoning with the salt and the pepper.
Right.
And later on, we're going to thicken it up using a little bit of cream.
Oh, okay, so we're just going to let that cook.
Well, we're going to cover it up.
Right.
And we're going to imagine that by the next time we see one another, an hour
Yeah.
has passed, and we're going to finish the dish.
Gotcha.
This beer, I should also say, is quite nice with a dessert, and we're going to talk about an apple crumble, if you can imagine.
Look at it. Look.
Now, keep in mind, you can check out these recipes. You know, you go to rickards.ca, and they'll
Yeah.
have these ideas for you. if you wanna try-
Rickards.ca?
That's one. You can check them out at Rickards Canada on the Facebook.
Yeah.
And again, just tips and tricks. We're not done though.
No.
All right.
No, we're gonna complete the mission coming up. Okay.